everybody, to a special edition of AD's Insight. Brandon Vickery with you. Glad to be joined by the Director of Athletics, Mark LaBarbera, as we get set for another academic and athletic year. And Mark, let's start with Valpo football. New coaching staff is in place. What have been your thoughts so far since Coach Fox has taken over?
Very excited about Coach Fox and his staff. There's a lot of really good energy around the team. I've had the opportunity to talk to many of the players. They're very excited about the changes. They're very excited about just some of the ideas that Coach Fox and his staff have brought. As I said, a lot of good positive energy. There was a good contingent of kids here this summer working out. They've started practice, and I've been out to watch a couple times, and just the enthusiasm is really good and kind of infectious. So we're really looking forward to seeing them on the field.
There's excitement about celebrating the past of Valpo football as well this year. Season 100 being celebrated. What are some of the plans?
Yeah, we've got some great plans to honor what I think is a great tradition in football. We're going to honor the 1969 ICC team. We have a tremendous history with the old Indiana Collegiate Conference. We're looking forward to retiring the numbers for Fuzzy Thurston and Gary Petz, two tremendous contributors to our program. And just as the season goes on, we're going to celebrate different eras. It's really going to be a great celebration.
One of the other fall sports that's back soon is volleyball. Let's talk about Karen Avery's program coming off an NIVC run. What's she meant in terms of the sustained success in that sport? What do you expect here this season?
Yeah, well, this will be a season of change for Karen and her team. She graduated a really talented senior class, but she's really brought in, I think, a really good group of freshmen. One thing about Karen and her program and Valpo Volleyball is should never count them out, because Karen's really built a good program. She's got a good plan about it, and her transitions are always well thought out. So we're really looking forward to see how they can add on to the success that they've had with this new group, and then build toward what we think will be some pretty tremendous years coming up in the next 2 or 3.
There have been some recent additions to the facility as we're sitting in the beautiful Hilltop Gymnasium. Brownfield turf has been installed over the summer, nutrition center, among other things. What are some of the recent things you're excited about, and how do you look ahead in terms of improvements?
Well, we're really excited about this facility. It's really turned out well. This is the oldest building left on campus now, put up in 1939, the first building put up by the Lutheran Education Association. So to honor it in this way, to really turn it into a first-class practice facility, and then also to be able to put up the timeline for the building out in the hall. I hope people will come back and take a look at that. That's really exciting. Some of the other smaller improvements that you mentioned, the nutrition centers, we're excited to have that in the building. We're also excited that we've had the opportunity to get some donations to start planning what the next phases will be for the ARC. And so we've been thinking about that a lot, and we have some real concrete plans that we hope that we'll be able to talk about in the future. And then, of course, the Brownfield turf. What a great way to celebrate the 100th season with a brand new state-of-the-art field turf for football and then for the soccer program. So it's all very exciting.
Let's talk about the basketball program starting on the women's side. 1 year in the books under head coach Mary Evans. Just what's your assessment at this point of her era?
I think she's off to a great start. If you would just kind of take a look at what she did, the team continually got better. They had a whole brand new system on offense and defense, and I think the women really embraced that, and they got better as the season went on, and I think they were clearly playing their best basketball when they got to the tournament. She's done a really good job of recruiting. She's got some tremendous young women coming in to add to that program. I've seen them practice a little bit in the summer. There's really excited about the additions that she's made to that, and as they continue to improve and do better with their systems. So a lot of positive energy there too. Look forward to seeing them play soon.
When it comes to men's basketball, all the fans are wondering about the non-conference schedule. So we ask you, Mark, what's the latest on non-conference scheduling for men's basketball?
Yeah, we're in a unique spot for men's basketball with scheduling. The new net has really changed the way people schedule. There's really been quite a difference even in the last year. We really felt like we had in place, we had some great games scheduled. We had actual contracts with dates with what we thought were some pretty meaningful buyouts in those, and people did actually buy them out, which we were really surprised. So unfortunately, we're not going to see Vanderbilt in our building. We're not going to see George Washington. But instead, we're going to use the resources that we got from those schools to go out and get some additional Division I games and try to beef up our schedule. Looking more toward Midwest teams that will be able to play here, and trying to think a little bit through more about exactly how those teams could potentially impact our net rating and what that makes us look like for the NCAA selection committee. So some unfortunate things, but we're still really excited about the opportunities that lay ahead.
One of those opportunities and for excitement is the game day experience. And I know you put out a survey for fans at the end of last season. What did you learn from fans about the game day experience at men's basketball, and what adjustments will we see this coming season?
Yeah, that's a great thing. We were fortunate to be able to work with one of the marketing classes to do a survey, and we got some really good feedback from folks about things that they'd like to see, things that they maybe thought that we'd been doing maybe a little too long. So you will see the games restructured. You will see us use the video board more. You will see us use it in more non-commercial ways. You'll also, hopefully, the game will sound a little different as we progress through. So there's a lot of things we've been talking about, just the way we structure it, to try to bring a little bit more excitement, to get a little more feel, to make sure that the game, what we're doing, the environment around it, matches the excitement on the court. So hopefully people, as they see it and they experience it, that'll help with their energy and help us continue to have a really good, strong home court advantage.
Well, once the calendar flips to August, it's always an exciting time of year. Good luck this season, Mark, and I appreciate the time.
Thank you.
There he is, the Director of Athletics, Mark LaBarbera, joining us on AD's Insight.